So with the latest announcement from Apple of a virtual event incoming, we have for you my last Apple Watch Series 6 launch last summary of everything we know. So I'm going to tell you for the last time everything we know about the Apple Watch 6 release date and price, including about the latest Apple Watch Series 6 review of designs and specs. So if you want to hear the latest gaming news, tech news, reviews and comparisons, hit that subscribe button followed by the bell. So the home run is in sight with the latest announcement from Apple for a virtual event coming. What can only mean for every Apple fanboy and girl that new hardware is coming, including an updated Apple Watch 6. We have begun counting down the days to the Apple Watch 6 launch event and the potential release of other iPad tablets as well, so do check out my other videos for that. So I've decided to take my last summary video for all you Apple fanboys and girls of the Apple Watch 6 launch date, along with the Apple Watch 6 price we expect to pay for the possible two size models. But first, before we go on any further, this channel has just hit 30,000 subscribers. So I'm so happy and really thrilled about that, and it's all thanks to you guys for all your support in watching these videos. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be making these videos. So I want to give something back to one lucky subscriber, and that is this. It is an iPhone XR. It's the 128GB model. It comes in black, and I'm going to let one lucky subscriber get their hands on it, and I'm going to tell you the details how you can possibly get this later on in the video, so stay tuned. Anyway, let's dive in on that latest Apple Watch 6 news. So since the Apple Watch Series 5, there's been lots of Series 6 leaks giving us to do with specs and the Apple Watch 6 release date for 2020. And if you want loads more information on that, do check out the other videos I have made about the Apple Watch 6. So a couple of months back at WWDC, we saw watchOS 7. As per the beta we know, it will be coming out to many older Apple Watches, including the Series 3, 4 and 5. However, watching the WWDC watch presentation, you could clearly see that the software was in mind for the Apple Watch 6. So even though the upcoming hardware wasn't showing off, we have some ideas of what it will be capable of through the new software. So first of all, that Apple event has officially been confirmed for September 15th, and we're expecting several new devices to be revealed. Just like a few months ago at WWDC 2020, the September Apple event is online only and will start at 10 AM PT, 1 PM EST, 6 PM BST time. Though Apple hasn't confirmed where to watch it yet. However, I believe you'll probably be able to watch it here on YouTube and also on Apple's website as well. And I for one will be watching that event, and also make sure you guys tune in to this channel for my speculations of what I think is going to be revealed at the event. And when the event is launched, I'm going to jump over to Twitch and you can join me on there to get my commentary of my first impressions of what is being announced from Apple. If you want to hear more details about this, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because I'll be posting a post soon here on YouTube to let you guys know what I'm planning to do. So back to that event. There were rumours of an event happening actually on September the 8th, however nothing came, and then Apple did actually confirm on September the 8th the date of the actual event would be September the 15th, but it had a lovely, cute, I'm going to say, augmented reality logo inside the press invite. It's already led to some speculation of the blue colours in devices, and also a better screen display on some devices as well. Rumours suggest that the iPad Air 4 will debut in the September event alongside the Apple Watch Series 6. For release date, we believe we'll be able to get our hands on a Watch 6 or an Apple Watch 6 only a couple of weeks later. So this means we expect to probably get our hands on it on September the 25th. The other quick news we have heard is that the Apple Watch 6 batteries have also been spotted. The website MySmartPrice reported that a number of Apple batteries were spotted on several certification websites, including UL Demco with the model number A2327. The site suggested that this model number could be included in one variant of the Apple Watch Series 6, featuring a capacity of 303.8 milliamps, which would be slightly larger than the Watch Series 5 battery that is 296 milliamps. What you guys have got to remember here, as I will explain later on, the Watch 6 will have a new S6 chipset inside that will be likely to be more power efficient than the S5 chip inside the Watch 5. This combined with that slightly larger battery does mean we could see an additional or a potential 2 to 6 more hours battery life in the new Watch 6. However, I'm sure the event will reveal all on all those details. With that latest news out of the way, let's go back onto the summary info. For price, it is likely to cost as much as the Apple Watch 5, meaning a starting price of at least $399 or here in the UK where I am at £399. However, I believe the Watch 5 will replace the Watch 6 as the budget watch Apple sells on their site, just like Apple selling last year's iPhone XR along with the iPhone 11 range and the new SE of course. For specs and leaks, we've already hearing a few rumours about the Apple Watch 6, including the possibility that it could switch to a new screen type. The Apple Watch 5 uses an OLED screen, but a report suggests that the Apple Watch 6 might use micro LED. The main advantage of micro LED is that it should be more power efficient, which could mean the Apple Watch 6 could have a better battery life. All of this said, there has been more recent reports to suggest that the Apple Watch 6 will feature the same screen as the Apple Watch 5 though. Another possible change to the screen is the addition of a Touch ID fingerprint scanner. Currently the Apple Watch doesn't have any biometric security, and if you take the watch off your wrist and put it back on again, you need to put a 4-digit pin in. But building a scanner into the screen would enhance the security here. The other leak is that the fingerprint scanner will be on the main crown. If you see this patent here, the patent explains that it's now a digital button instead of the rotating crown. The patent shows you will swipe your finger up and down the crown to move around the watchOS menu, and this reminds me of the days of the classic iPod with the main ring being touch sensitive. However, the patent also shows that the fingerprint scanner might be on this button as well, and we have seen this before on other phones, just like the old Samsungs with the S6 and the S7 for example. The main home button at the bottom was a button and also had a fingerprint scanner on top of it as well. So as per that giveaway I mentioned earlier, to enter please make sure you have subscribed and hit that bell button first if you have not done so already. And if you want to be in for a chance to win that iPhone, in the comments below what I'd like to know from you is, do you own an Apple Watch at the moment, and what models do you have? Or maybe you actually prefer Android OS or a Fitbit or one of Samsung's watches. I'd love to know in the comments below what smartwatch you have and what is going to be your next. With the Apple Watch 6 release, will it be on your shortlist? Let me know to be in for a chance to win that iPhone. For the Apple Watch Series 6 design, don't expect it to look drastically different compared to the previous versions of the smartwatch either. A channel favourite leaker, Jon Prosser, has said he believes the Apple Watch 6 will look similar to older devices of the 4 and the 5. A later prediction by Prosser elaborated on the use of the blood oxygen level tracking as well. Combine it with the heart rate monitoring, the smartwatch will be able to tell you if the wearer is hyperventilating. This could tip the watch off that the wearer is having a panic attack and could tell the wearer to pull over if they were driving for example, and coach them into breathing until the attack passes. Another feature we might see is the ability for the Apple Watch to tell you if you're in danger of drowning and contact the emergency services if so. The idea is based on the Apple patent, which details a system where a device could detect if you're say in open water or salt water, and then based on your calendar and location, data would work out precisely where you are and whether you are likely to be in water and in danger. As well as these new features, the Apple Watch 6 might also sport improved water resistance and wireless connectivity, as well as faster general performance. None of that is terribly surprising though, to be honest, excepting perhaps maybe the water resistance, since the Apple Watch 5 is already resistant to depths of up to 50 meters. This claims from Min Chai Cho, who has said the switch to liquid crystal polymer LCP material in the circuit boards will allow for a further depth in water. A big departure for the upcoming Apple Watch may be a switch to a digital crown rather than the rotating option that sits on every watch model so far. There's no guarantee this will be included in the Apple Watch 6, but it may be something the company is experimenting with thanks to a patent we've seen from the company. Finally, the Apple Watch 5 did actually have a worse battery life than the Apple Watch 4. And while there's a good reason that with the addition of the always on screen on the Apple Watch 5, Apple may have learned from this mistake and added a slightly bigger, better battery now. That, with the improved S6 chip inside the Apple Watch and the better efficiency, we'd like to see some big improvements for the Apple Watch 6. From my point of view, I want it to be a minimum of the Apple Watch 4 lies, but ideally we want it to be an even better battery, comfortably offering 2 or more days before going off for a charge. That would also make it more viable for sleep tracking, what is also now available in watchOS 7. Another option that may also come along with watchOS 7 or maybe just the Apple Watch 6 is a change into the always on display. It was a great new feature to be added to the Apple Watch 5, but one significant issue is that it's too bright to comfortably use at night time in the dark, and there's no option to dim it. So there would be great to have that option to dim the screen right down without turning it off completely. This would also improve on your battery life as well, so it is a win-win. There's not enough information at the moment if we're going to see a 5G version of the Apple Watch 6. Personally, I think the technology is too new and expensive at this time to be put into this year's version of the actual watch. The Apple Watch Series 6 looks again to be available in 40mm and 44mm at its sizes. So the screen of the 40mm is 1.33 inches, so a 39mm diagonal screen with a resolution of 324 by 394 pixels at 326 pixels per inch. The 44mm screen is a 1.78 inch screen, what is a 45.2mm diagonal stretch with a resolution of 368 by 448, and again has that 326 ppi as well. Again, as mentioned, the Apple Watch 6 launch date, we're looking at either September the 8th or a week later on September 15, and it's looking likely that the Series 6 watch will be in people's hands or on their wrists in early October. So as you can see, it's not that much info we have compared to say the iPhone 12 at this stage. It does seem that Apple have kept their Apple Watch Series 6 details to themselves this year. However, are you excited for the Apple Watch Series 6 and will you be buying one? Do let me know below. Well guys, that is the latest and greatest info we have on the Apple Watch 6 at this stage. You know we are definitely going to share more information when we hear any more details. So it is time to wrap this video up now. So don't forget to press like if you haven't done so already for this video, and of course to hear the latest gaming news, tech news, reviews and comparison, please do press subscribe followed by that bell. Until next time guys, see you soon.